they got stuck forever. Hiyo barabara mnasema hapa, some of them, kuna watoto sahi wako class 4, hawakuwa wamezaliwa when we launched those programs. I'm telling you, yeah, because that 11-year-old boy is in class 5, isn't it? So, ikakwama, ikapotea, you know. Sasa watoto wanaambiwa kuna barabara inaitwa Keria Magutuni, Chakariga Marimanti, Chuka Kareni. Wanauliza, hiyo nani alianzisha hiyo? Hawajui ni sisi, wanafikiri ni Vasco da Gama siku ingine huko zamani, because they were not even born in the first place. I want to give you the commitment of the government of Kenya. We will revive, build, and complete all those roads. And we will build new ones in this administration. And therefore, before President William Ruto comes to us for a second term, we'll have addressed those issues, because this is not a talking government. It's a government that is purposed, is working, is deliberate. Umesikia mheshimiwa hapa amesema, one of the MPs amesema, hakuna haja kudanganya wananchi. Kama mambo ni ngumu, naambia mambo ni ngumu. Kama kitu ni tangojea, unawaambia ngojeeni. Wacha walalamike, it's okay. Baadaye watakuja kujua you had good plans when they see those projects being launched, being commissioned. That's why the first term of President Kibaki, there was a lot of murmurings, even worse than what this government is experiencing today. And many people didn't know that the government of President Kibaki was deliberate on what it wanted to achieve. And the first term was very difficult. President Kibaki found the annual collections of the Kenya tax revenues from tax was the annual budget of the country. In 3 years, he took it from 270 billion to 800 billion in 3 years. There was a lot of complaint. In the 4th year, he took it to 1 trillion. And in the 5th year, he took it to 1.2 trillion from 270 billion. And people complained when Mzee Kibaki went for a re-election. He faced a huge opposition. Actually, he was almost thrown out because the opposition got substantial votes. That's why they brought war, because the votes were quite many, so they thought they had won. Of course, they hadn't won. Now, in the second term of President Kibaki, that's when people started saying, aha, now we see. Here is the superhighway, here is this, here is that, here is the other. And by the time President Kibaki was retiring, people wanted even to run for a third term, but the constitution did not allow. So we are okay, and I want to thank you for your patience. Mimi ni washukuru. Wananchi viongozi, we've been very patient with each other. But I also want to bring a message of hope that the worst days, the most painful days are now behind us. Going forward, Mheshimiwa Pato, Mheshimiwa Gigi, Mheshimiwa Kareke Wamara, and the other leaders, MCAs, you'll have something to tell the people. You'll have a project to witness starting and completing before the end of your term, associated with your efforts. And therefore, mimi nawashukuru sana for being very patient. And we are not quiet just like that. The pain that the citizens are feeling, government and those of us in leadership are even feeling greater pain, because it is our responsibility. The same way in your own home, when you are a parent and your own family or your children are not happy, the most affected person is you, the parent, isn't it? So we are with you, and I want to assure you, tutakuwa mahali pazuri. I will be back, as I have said, very soon. The president will also be visiting this county in approximately 3 weeks' time from now. This program will be announced. And he's not just coming to visit. And he's not coming for social events. He's coming for development events in each and every of our constituencies. I know tomorrow you'll be coming to Meru for an event, just an event of farmers to greet them. But we want, his office is organizing a development tour for this county in about 3 weeks' time. He'll also be visiting our neighboring counties, Meru, Embu. Na tunataka ikiwezekana akae huku about 2-3 days na alale huku around here. Ndio wazee na kina mama na vijana jioni wanaenda pale kumuona. Tutapanga ni wapi, regional commissioner atatupangia mpango atajua vile atafanya. Sawa sawa. So mimi naomba tu uwe radhi kidogo. In about 3 weeks, as I've said, the MPs and the governor and everybody will go and meet the president. They will organize a program. Ile tu naomba rais akifika huku tufanye tu heshima tafadhali. Tusilete maneno kidogo kidogo ya sisi binafsi hapa. I've seen a bit of disrespect in presidential events across the country, and it's not a good thing. You know, it's not honorable. It's actually us who looks bad. So, kama tuko na mashida kidogo, rais akikuja, let's all work and pull in the same direction. Let's maximize what we can pull for the county so that we give president the respect, and he's in a good state to be able to support us, and he lives happy. So that when our leaders go to remind him what he committed to, he will remember he left that county a happy person. But mukikorogana, tunaleta sijui nini, hecklers, umeleta watu na bus, ati uonekane wewe ni mtu maarufu. You know, you are just becoming a clown. Hiyo ni ujinga. That is stupidity. If you are a leader and you're doing those kind of things, that is stupidity. Hiyo ndio ujinga ya mwisho. And you know, you are not embarrassing the president because, you know, I mean, wewe ndio unakaa vibaya. Uko na bahati umetembelewa na rais wa nchi, badala ya musanyane ndio mvute kama hiyo barabara mama anasema ward yake haina hata kilomita 1, badala ya sisi zote tuseme hii Ganga ward tuitafutie hii kilomita hata kama ni 20 ama 10. Kazi yetu ni kusema 2028 sijui nani atakuwa nini. Sio ni ujinga. Hiyo ni mambo ya ujinga. So mimi naongea hivyo nikiwa waziri wa usalama wa taifa. And I am very serious. Wakati wenzetu wale walishindana na rais walishindwa uchaguzi, wakaanza kuchafua nchi, protest, maandamano hapa, wanavunja barabara, wanachoma sijui nini. We had to be very firm with them. And we told them off. And they thought we are joking. We told them, whoever you are, it doesn't matter your rank. You destroy the peace of Kenya, tutapita na wewe. Ziwalizama. So now nimeona wale wa mrengo wa rais, kwa sababu hawakukuwa na hiyo, hawakupitia hiyo moto, ndio indiscipline sasa imejaa hapo. Unaona rais ameenda kaunti fulani, viongozi wa hapo wanaanza kuleta hecklers, wanaanza sijui nini, wanafanyiana aibu even among themselves. So let us have order and respect for each other. Leadership comes from God. Whoever is lucky to get into leadership positions, we will support them. And whoever is not lucky, they are also, it doesn't mean much. It just means that the people have said you wait until another time. Isn't it? So please, mi naomba tu tuweke hiyo heshima na tukae vizuri when we have guests and even when we are ourselves alone. We have many other things.